First, those who are helping us with our video stream that we're getting up and running for you right now. So if you're tuning in to KCNI KBBN YouTube, on our Twitter account at KBBN Sports, or on Sandhills Express Facebook, we welcome you aboard and say thanks for joining us. And helping us with our video stream tonight are the following: Muddy Creek Ag, Sun Valley Landscaping, Insurance of the Heartland, Litchfield Pack, Gibbons Electric, Gateway Motors, Livia's Boutique, Flatwater Bank, Lyons Appliance, Bailey Crop Service, Grocery Cart, Mead Lumber, Shelter Insurance, and Agland ATV. Also helping us with our live video stream tonight, the Jones Group, Palmer Monument, Colligan, Del Moniger, and Tim Wright in Broken Bow. Also Bruning Bank, Pates Farm Service, and Ansley Housing Authority. Want to say thanks to the wonderful businesses making our radio broadcast possible tonight. They include Thrivent Financial, Muddy Creek Ag, Full Circle Irrigation, Central Nebraska Electric, Sun Valley Landscaping, Insurance of the Heartland, Baco Brothers, Howard Transportation, and H&H Hay Movie, Litchfield Pack, Ansley Lumber and Supply, Rhodey Feeders, Gibbons Electric, Gateway Motors, Ryan Lumber, Livia's Boutique, Flatwater Bank, Town and Country Bank, Lyons Appliance, Nebraska Central Telephone Company, Bailey Crop Service, Sargent Irrigation, and also a big thanks to the sponsors who sponsor all of our sports broadcasts through the season. They include the Nebraska State Bank, Rod's Body and Paint, Grocery Cart, Custer Federal State Bank, Trotter Service, Mead Lumber, Shelter Insurance, A to Z Lawn Pro and Landscaping, Squire Septic Service, Aeroseed, Team Physical Therapy, and Agland ATV. We'll take another time out. When we come back, we'll start setting up the matchups. We'll see if Jeremy's available as he works with Gavin to get the video stream going. We'll talk to Jeremy and get his thoughts. It's going to be a fun night. Ansley, Litchfield, and Lourdes Central Catholic battling for the right to go to state, live on KBBN Radio.
Just as all the area sports teams work to build themselves towards victories, your building team at Ansley Lumber and Supply is ready to help with all the projects you have going on or have in mind. They're open 8 to 5:30 Monday to Friday and Saturday 8 to noon. Provide delivery and offer the quality tools and products you can depend on, including premium grade lumber. From framing and trusses to countertops and cabinets, Ansley Lumber and Supply, proud sponsors of this sports broadcast.
Rhodey Feeders is happy to help sponsor this sports broadcast of our local athletes. Rhodey Feeders is located 4 miles east of Ansley between mile marker 298 and 299 on Highway 2. They invite you to attend the Nebraska Bull Test Sale coming up March 24th at the Broken Bow Livestock Market, featuring bulls they help prepare. You can view the bulls at any time at Rhodey Feeders and see the details of their upcoming bull sale at nebraskabulltest.com.
Have some electrical work you need taken care of? Call Gibbons Electric of Ansley. Andy does free estimates, whether residential, commercial, or agricultural. He has 15 years of experience and is eager to help you. For jobs small to big, call 308-763-1193 or go to WeDon'tMonkeyAround.com. Gibbons Electric does not monkey around.
At Gateway Motors and Sandhills Motors, they offer warranty forever. It's exactly what it sounds like. No cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, and no deductible. It's powertrain coverage you can get on qualifying new and pre-owned vehicles with less than 100,000 miles. If you need a truck bed, they are now CM truck bed dealers too. Gateway Motors in Broken Bow and Sandhills Motors in Arnold, home of warranty forever. Ask them about it today.
Ryan Lumber Company and Ansley are proud supporters of the Ansley Litchfield Spartans and sponsors of this broadcast. Serving a large radius around Ansley, Ryan Lumber Company is the sawmill that comes to you. They offer personalized sawmill services with the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their wood miser cuts logs up to 36 inches in diameter accurately and boards between 8 and 20 feet long. They want to thank Central Nebraska for your business. Ryan Lumber Company and Ansley, supporters of the Ansley Litchfield Spartans and sponsors of this broadcast.
Livia's Boutique in Ansley is the place to go when you're looking for that unique special gift. New items include his or her shave bars, soaps, baby Newcombs, hair accessories, even grill seasoning for the grill master you know, or Bloody Mary mix. Don't forget, there's the place to go for Cinch and Wrangler clothing for men and boys as well. Open Tuesday 11 to 4, Wednesday through Friday 11 to 5, and Saturday 10 to 4. The latest trends for everyone in the family, quality clothing at affordable prices. Main Street, Ansley. Visit Livia's Boutique in Ansley.
At Flatwater Bank, they're not only bankers, they're your neighbors. Whether it's financing your first home or navigating the unprecedented times of a pandemic, they're there for you. With state-of-the-art technology, you get big bank benefits from local people who care. And as your local community bank, your deposits are invested back into the community. If you're not their customer, they'd love to have a chance to show you what you've been missing. With locations in Ansley, Brady, and Gothenburg, Flatwater Bank is still pioneering. Member FDIC.
Since our bank was founded in 1905, we have been the community bank that's part of your community. Whether it's Friday night at the football game or volunteering at the local celebration, at Town & Country Bank, building relationships is what matters. That's why we gladly support the towns in which we live and work. This is Heather at Town & Country Bank, and I invite you to stop in today and let us show you how banking should be. Town & Country Bank, relationships you can bank on.
Relationships matter. Town & Country Bank.
Member FDIC.
And again, we welcome you back to Aurora High School. Getting closer to the tip now between Ansley, Litchfield, Lourdes, Central Catholic, the Spartans, and the Knights battling on the hardwood to see who will qualify for the boys' state tournament coming up later in the month of March. And we're joined now by Jeremy Scheib, who will help me call tonight's action. Partner, great to be with you for another district final. Is this fun or what?
Oh, it's a blast. This is the time of year that we just love getting to, and I said it during the girls' Broken Bow broadcast last Friday. This year is extra special. It's just great that these kids are able to go out on the floor and compete this late in the season. When we started the season, we didn't really know what things were going to look like towards the end, and I'm glad they look like this, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's great to know that the kids get finality to the season. The district finals are here. We know the state tournament's going to take place. A lot different feel than when we were getting ready for the boys' state tournament a year ago. We all know what that was like. Fortunately, it was able to be played, but that started off just a crazy series of events. But we've been able to battle through the adversity, and here we are tonight. Jeremy, we've seen Ansley Litchfield on several occasions. Heartbreaking loss against Burwell in their sub-district final. But, man, you look at what they did in that game against one of the best, if not the best, team in Class D1, undefeated Burwell. Quarters 2 and 3. They were fabulous. Got an 11-point lead at the half, a 14-point lead at the end of 3, and then Barrick Birch and his heroics helped Burwell come back and ultimately win it. But those 2 quarters, Coach Drew has to be looking at those and saying, guys, this is what we're capable of. If we harness that for 4 quarters tonight, we're in good shape.
Yeah, if they play like that for 4 quarters, they can easily beat anyone in the state, and that's what the Spartan faithful want here tonight, and those that are watching as well would like to see too. But the thing that I think we learned about the Spartans, or at least it was affirmed, we knew it, but we just really got that 100% affirmation in that game against Burwell, is any one Spartan can be the guy any given night. They were led that night by Jeff Cunningham, who really put his foot on the gas and pushed the issue against a Burwell defense that was really aggressive. And he just came out and was more aggressive and led the Spartans in scoring against Burwell with 16 points. And all season long, he's been the 4th leading scorer. So that just shows you that Spartans are dangerous all over the floor. And if Cunningham gets his 3-pointer going and Tyson Bailey's driving in the lane and kicking it out to him, they're a tough team to defend.
Lourdes Central Catholic 15-8 coming in. They played a quality schedule. They come out of Nebraska City, had that thrilling sub-district game for them over Johnson Brock where they won by 1 to get here tonight. We've been watching them warm up. We see athleticism from Lourdes Central Catholic. So this is going to be a fun matchup.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I was talking to Gavin, who's working the camera for us tonight on the video stream, and he said he saw one of the best warm-up dunks he's ever seen. And it was over on the side of Lourdes Central Catholic. And we know that we've got some dunking ability over on the side of Ansley Litchfield as well. So let's just hope that the leak outs are on the side of the Spartans, and we'll see how everything leaks out. Maybe we'll see a couple of dunks here tonight.
I don't mind a little showtime.
No,
tonight.
Me either.
I'm in for it. Great to have you along, partner. Big thanks to Gavin Higgins. Wave in front of the camera, Higgy. There he is. Gavin Higgins is with us. He'll be running the camera. Again, we've got this live video streaming for you as well with our radio call. You can access it on the KCNI KBBN YouTube page. You can go to our Facebook page at Sand Hills Express and also the Twitter account, which is at KBBN Sports. We'll take another timeout. When we come back, we're going to get ready to go. The tip-off is coming. Ansley Litchfield against Lourdes Central Catholic for the right to go to the boys' state basketball tournament coming up on KBBN Radio.
To move some appliances. He's running a sale and making some awesome deals. It's reached the point where his loss is your gain. Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Maytag brand appliances need a new home. Head to Lines Appliance for savings that only happen when the word overstocked is involved. And don't forget, Lines is the only place in Broken Bow that you can get that big screen TV you've been wanting. They have sizes from 32 inches all the way to 85 inches. Delivery available. Visit Lines Appliance in Broken Bow soon.
For over 90 years, NCTC has hung their hat on providing quality, leading-edge services to their customers, and they look forward to many more years of dedication to service. They love being a part of their service communities. They visit local businesses, support the schools, and take an interest in community organizations. They're happy to support the youth of Central Nebraska by helping bring you this sports broadcast. Nebraska Central Telephone Company, proud to serve Central Nebraska.
Mike Bailey with Bailey Crop Service in Ansley is proud to support the Ansley Litchfield Spartans student athletes in all that they do. Bailey Crop Service is your Pioneer seed dealer just off Highway 2 in Ansley. Pioneer continues to stand at the forefront of leading genetics in crop production. Stop in or call Mike to learn how Pioneer can benefit your fields. 935-1783. That's Bailey Crop Service in Ansley, proud sponsors of this sports broadcast.
Sargent Irrigation in Broken Bow is accepting applications for full-time employment. They are proud to offer competitive wages, holiday and vacation pay, health insurance, life insurance, disability, and 401k. Sargent Irrigation is an equal opportunity employer. Apply in person at their office on South Highway 21 in Broken Bow or call 308-872-6451. Join their team at Sargent Irrigation in Broken Bow. Get your application in for full-time employment at Sargent Irrigation.
And we come back to Aurora High School. We'll take a look at your starting lineups now quickly. First off for Lourdes Central Catholic, 15-8 coming into the year. They'll go like this. Bo Lee is a 6-foot junior. Maxwell Baumert, a 6-foot senior. Andrew Walton, 6'1 senior. Blake Miller, 6'2 junior. And William Funk, a 6-foot junior. Lourdes Central Catholic, coached by Trevor Crank. Now the starters for the Spartans of Ansley Litchfield. They're coached by Matt Drew, assisted by Garrett Furneaux and Jim Holm. Their starting five: Jeff Cunningham, 5'11 senior. Calvin Finley, 5'8 junior. Caden Holmes, 6'3 junior. Jackson Henry, 6'2 senior. And Tyson Bailey, 6'3 senior. Those are your starters for the Spartans. Get ready. Tip is coming up next on KBBN.
Nebraska State Bank has been helping Custer County and its neighbors progress with innovative products and superior service. And they are here with you, helping you achieve your goals, reinvesting in our area by involvement, leadership, and donation as a means to help others strive and succeed and to further invest in our communities. With all of their locations here in Custer County, Nebraska State Bank is proud to serve you in Callaway, Myrna, and 2 locations in Broken Bow, and online anywhere all the time at nesb.bank. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. One thing we definitely desire perfection on is our vehicles. You want something that gets you to where you're going comfortably while looking great. Whether storm damage, deer damage, or insurance claim, take your ride to Rod's Body and Paint Broken Bow. They're the collision specialist. You should call 308-872-5346. Offering over 42 years of experience, they'll get you back on the road quickly without sacrificing quality. From dings and dents to full replacement and auto glass repair. Rod's Body and Paint, West Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Our staff at the Grocery Cart is proud to help bring you this sports broadcast featuring some amazing student athletes. At the Grocery Cart, we turn on the lights and unlock our doors every day, ready to serve you with a smile and helpfulness unmatched. We work hard to offer you great prices. Visit us online at thegkbrokenbow.com or 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. at the Grocery Cart in Broken Bow.
With historically low rates, now is the time to invest in your future home. At Custer Federal, they have highly experienced staff that know everything from purchasing and refinancing to construction lending. They'll find you the right loan at the best rate and guide you through the entire process. Since 1925, Custer Federal has been dedicated to their customers. Stop by or call them to discuss your personalized options. Custer Federal State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we bring you back to Aurora. They stand in the center circle. Blake Miller for Lourdes Central Catholic. Caden Holm for Ansley Litchfield. Jeremy Shipe, Spartan Nation. Here we go. And the tip controlled by Lourdes Central Catholic. So the Knights will open with a basketball. Operating at the point, Maxwell Baumert, the 6-foot senior, swings it right side. Over to Bo Lee. Lee to his left. Now sends it off. They circle it left side over to Baumert. Baumert tries to go into the corner. Now kicks it out top of the key to Walton. Off to the right wing to Miller. Miller cut off at the high post. Kicks it out. As Ansley Litchfield matches up man-to-man defensively. Trying to get inside is Bo Lee. Kicks it out in the corner. Driving with it, Funk. He'll put it up and score. And Lourdes Central Catholic scores the first two of the game. Ansley Litchfield with their first offensive possession of this district final. Again, the winner goes to the state tournament later in the month. Nice pass inside. Holm going up, short with it, no good, and able to pull down the rebound is William Funk of Lourdes Central Catholic. So Lourdes with the basketball. Baumert handles, swings it left side over to Lee on the wing. Tries to go inside, now kicks it back out. Central Catholic sending it around the perimeter, as Baumert will be checked by Tyson Bailey. Now they swing it left over to Blake Miller. Miller drives, goes glass and scores. And Central Catholic goes up 4-0 here in the opening minute and a half.
Well, Blake Miller already showing what his MO is. He's shifty. He made that move quickly and was very decisive about it and got to the rim fast.
Finley hands it off to Cunningham. Cunningham going inside, puts it up and scores. The Spartans on the board as they are to within two. And that's what we saw against Burwell, Jeremy. That aggressiveness to the rim, we saw it from Cunningham there as he gets him on the board. Lourdes with the basketball. Bo Lee now off to Baumert. He'll launch it from deep, and it is good. Max Baumert, 6-foot senior, and Central Catholic sharp shooting here in the opening quarter.
We've seen a little bit of everything for them on those three scoring opportunities. A little hook in the lane, a drive on the baseline, and now a three.
Ansley Litchfield turns it over. Pass over on the sideline. Cunningham not able to get to it in time as it goes out of bounds. And Lourdes Central Catholic has the ball. We played just over 2 minutes here in the first. Lourdes Central Catholic 7, Ansley Litchfield 2. This the D1-6 Boys District Final. Winner goes to state. Kick out, 3-ball on the way from Walton. That's off the back iron, no good. The ball tipped around, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touched by Ansley Litchfield.
Well, we have yet to have a rebound actually secured by either of these teams. It's either been a score or a turnover, so I've yet to make a rebound tally.
Lourdes will throw it in to Bo Lee. Lee checked by Cunningham, swings it left over to Baumert. Baumert uses the ball screen, dribbles to his right. Bailey fights through and guards tightly as Central trying to get it inside now. They'll put it up, and scoring again, Bo Lee, the 6-foot junior. And that puts Lourdes Central Catholic up by 7. Ansley Litchfield looking for the answer on their offensive end. Caden Holm cut off in the corner, kicks it out to Tyson Bailey. Bailey taking it down the left side of the lane, out to Finley. Finley will drive and dish. Was there a touch? No. Ansley Litchfield throws it away. And Lourdes Central Catholic will have the basketball.
Well, it certainly came out of there a little bit funny. I'm surprised maybe there wasn't a touch. If there was, it was just a little bit of a graze, maybe even just the end of a finger.
So Lourdes with the basketball. Max Baumert, 6-foot senior, sends it ahead of the timeline to Blake Miller. Now back to Baumert. And now Miller again. Here's Baumert trying to get into the lane. He does, puts it up off the back iron, no good. Rebound secured by Holm, off to Bailey. Tyson will bring it across half court with the bounce. Bailey looking to attack. He'll go in, and a charge is going to be called. Take away the basket.
And that's our first foul of the game. That one whistled on Tyson Bailey.
Substitutions coming in for Lourdes Central Catholic. Zach Teseric, 5'11 junior, will come in, and Joseph Carney, 5'9 junior, come in. Coming out are Lee and Andrew Walton. 4:29 to go in the first. It is Lourdes Central Catholic 9, Ansley Litchfield 2. Lourdes with the basketball as Ansley Litchfield kind of showing a little bit of a zone now, kind of a 1-3-1 trap. Here's the outside shot from Baumert, off the mark, no good. Miller, though, able to keep it alive, and Lourdes Central keeps the ball. Teseric will throw it out to Baumert. Now Miller. Miller puts it on the floor, gets into the paint, puts it up and scores. Blake Miller again, the 6'2 junior. And it's 11-2 Lourdes Central Catholic. Sam Loy has checked into the game for Ansley Litchfield. And Leighton Rohde is in as well. So both teams have went to their bench. Here is Loy. Loy trying to back down Baumert. He'll turn, face, and he'll put it up, and it rims out. No good. Rebound secured by Baumert of Lourdes Central Catholic. Baumert, the 6' junior, will send it over left side to Carney, and now back to Baumert. Carney with it out high. Passes it into the high post, trying to get it down low, and the ball is knocked away. Last touch by Ansley Litchfield. And now both teams are going to replace players again as we see people coming back in. Cunningham and Holm check back in for Ansley Litchfield, while Walton and Lee come back in for Lourdes Central Catholic. Here's the lob for Walton. Gives it up to Bo Lee. Now Walton in the corner. Out top of the key with it, Lee. Swings it left side. Teseric looks to drive. Cut off nicely by Loy. Now the open look for Walton. It rims out, no good. And the rebound secured by Tyson Bailey. Bailey will send it ahead to Sam Loy. Loy, little stutter move. Now cut off, looks for some help. Loy trying to get it out, and he does, to Tyson Bailey. 2:55 to go in the first, and Ansley Litchfield turns it over again. So the Spartans struggling a little bit offensively. 2:45 to go here in the first, and the Knights lead it 11-2. The high ball screen for Lee. Gives it up to Walton. And now it's off to Teseric. Back to Walton. 3-ball from the corner. Back iron, no good, and the rebound secured by Tyson Bailey. We'll see if the Spartans can get something to go offensively. Cunningham 3. There it is. Jeff Cunningham from downtown. And that brings the Spartans to within 6.
That might be the spark that they needed. Just see that ball go through the hoop, and hopefully it opens the floodgates.
Nearing the 2-minute mark here in the first. Bo Lee works off the high ball screen, looking for the pick and roll, but it's defended well. Now they get it over to Carney. He'll drive and score. Joseph Carney, the 5'9 junior, makes it an 8-point lead for Lourdes Central Catholic as we go under 2 minutes to go in the first. Cunningham looking to attack, kicks it out to Sam Loy. Loy brings it to the high post. He'll turn and face and now send it out to Bailey. Tyson will back it up, and Ansley Litchfield resets the offense. Bailey bumped, but first a whistle and a timeout. And the Spartans take it with 1:44 left to go in the first. Lourdes Central Catholic leading 13-5.
The very best, go see Trotter, where you'll always get more for your dollar. We're your little friendly store, and we're right next door. That's what we're here for. Go see Trotter.
Trotter Service is your #1 partner in keeping your operation running smoothly. Whether you need a new battery, brakes, an alignment, or any other repair, they have a specialist that'll get it done right. Can't get away from the farm or ranch? They offer bulk oil and fuel delivery, and on-the-farm tire truck service too. Proud to work with the farmers and ranchers of the area. Trotter's Tire Pros, West Highway 2, Broken Bow.
And we welcome you back to Aurora High School. 1:44 left to go here in the opening period. Lourdes Central Catholic leading Ansley Litchfield 13-5. Spartans to inbound it. They'll throw it into Cunningham. Cunningham off to Finley. Finley looking inside. Now goes to Caden Holm. Off to Cunningham. Inside Henry. Jackson will kick it out to Bailey. Bailey looks to drive left side of the lane, cut off, bounces it inside to Henry, puts it up, and he cannot finish as going up high for the rebound is Blake Miller of Lourdes Central Catholic. Lourdes with the basketball. They'll send it to the high post. Walton kicks it out. 3-ball on the way from Funk. That's off the back iron, no good. Finley there for the rebound. Just over a minute left to go in the first. Ansley Litchfield with the ball, down by 8 in the early going. Finley, the turnaround jumper, no good, but the offensive rebound to home. And then a whistle and a foul will be called.
Only our second foul of the first quarter. Now the team's all even at 1 apiece.
Cunningham to throw it in. Cunningham bounce pass to Bailey, puts it up, in and out, no good. Henry trying to keep it alive, but he tips it into the hands of Bo Lee. So we are under a minute to go now in the first. Lourdes Central Catholic 13, Ansley Litchfield 5. Blake Miller sends it back out to Baumert. Baumert keeping the bounce alive. Now sends it right side over to Bo Lee, back to Baumert as they swing it around the perimeter, does Lourdes Central Catholic. 30 seconds left to go in the quarter. Here's the shot up by Walton, no good, and there for the rebound, Jackson Henry. Off to Tyson Bailey, and we got 20 seconds left to go in the first. You feel this is a big possession for Ansley Litchfield. Can they get a bucket here as we come to the end of the quarter? 10 seconds to go. Bailey will put it in motion. Crossover to his right. 6 seconds to go. Bailey will hand it off to Finley. A 3-ball short, no good. And the rebound secured by Lourdes Central Catholic as we come to the end of the first. And at the end of one, in this D1-6 Boys District Final, Lourdes Central Catholic leads it over Ansley Litchfield 13-5.
Your first visit should be with the helpful staff at Mead Lumber or on meadlumber.com. It's no secret that it's best to have a plan before driving the first nail. But when you utilize Mead Lumber, you have your project figured out all the way to a material list and what to do during every phase. From the small projects to complete remodels and renovations, Mead Lumber in Broken Bow is ready to help. Don't forget to also check out meadlumber.com for awesome resources.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
See Brent Custer in Broken Bow for a free personal protection review.
And we come back to Aurora High School as we start the second quarter. Ansley Litchfield will open up with the basketball. Finley off to Cunningham at the top of the key. Lourdes Central Catholic leading at 13-5 as we start the second. Jackson Henry swings it left side over to Cunningham. Jeff now goes outside to Tyson Bailey, top of the key, now off to Finley. Finley looking for the lob. It's not available, so they swing it around the perimeter. That time Henry gets free, and Jackson Henry off the feed from Bailey lays it up and in, and the Spartans are to within 6. Boy, good post positioning by Henry to seal off the defender, receive the pass, and then the finish. Lourdes Central Catholic with the basketball. Miller out on the wing. Miller looks, goes top of the key with it to Baumert. Baumert one bounce, off left to Bo Lee. Lee back over to Baumert. Baumert gets into the lane, the little floater off the mark, no good, and a rebound to Finley. We've played a minute here in the second. Ansley Litchfield with the ball, down by 6. Finley dribbling to his left, keeping the bounce alive, backs it up, and now sends it to the high post to Henry. Hands it off to Finley, coming down the lane, puts it up, no good, but he draws the foul.
Well, that's exactly what Ansley Litchfield needs to do. They need to be the aggressor on offense, make the Lourdes defense be on their heels, and Finley did it right there. Even though he didn't have a very good angle at the basket, he did a good job of angling himself towards the defender and making them make a decision.
Finley free throw, rims out.
Also worth noting, that's the second foul on Funk. So he's the first player with 2 fouls, and there's only 3 total fouls in the game.
So he's got to come out. He'll be replaced by Teseric, the 5'11 junior. Free throw by Finley, made 1 of 2. And Ansley Litchfield is to within 5. And when you kind of think how this game started, Jeremy, Ansley Litchfield has to be happy to be to within 5.
Yeah, they've really dug in on defense. They forced some tough shots that Lourdes hasn't been able to get going, and then they force a turnover there. So now they're right back in this thing, especially if they can get a score this trip down.
What an amazing color commentator. He talks about the defense of Ansley Litchfield and then a turnover by Lourdes.
I'm one of the few color commentators that can see the future. I've worked that into my routine lately.
Finley for a 3. No good, but he's going to be fouled from beyond the arc, and that's going to send Finley to the line to shoot 3.
Now, if you folks that are Spartan supporters remember back to the Burwell game, Mr. Calvin Finley had a very, very later part of the game at the free throw line in that one, and they're hoping that he can do that a little bit earlier in this one.
Well, he steps to the line and he makes the first of 3. Now the second one. On its way, yes. And this one could bring the Spartans to within 2. We have some substitutions as Sam Loy and Leighton Rohde will check back in.
Also did want to pass along real quick, Brent. Gavin just showed me a score update. Kennesaw leads Burwell by 3 at the end of the first quarter in that one.
Finley free throw, got them all. And the Spartans are to within a bucket.
That's humongous.
We've played about 2 minutes here in the second quarter. Baumert sends it off to Teseric. Teseric dribbling through traffic, throws it away, stepping in front of the pass and taking it away. Leighton Rohde ahead to Tyson Bailey. Tyson bounces it inside to Holm. Ball knocked around and picked up by Rohde. Rohde hands it off to Bailey. Bailey pull up jumper, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Blake Miller. And a timeout, Lourdes Central Catholic. Well, the Spartans fell behind early, but they're right back in it. 5:47 to go in the half. Lourdes Central Catholic 13, Ansley Litchfield 11.
An install, repair, or expansion when it comes to your lawn looking its best because of a sprinkler system, call A to Z Lawn Pro and Landscaping. Get rid of the time and stress of needing to remember to water. Investing in a sprinkler system saves you money in the long run and ups your home's value too. Sprinklers water consistently and evenly so you don't have to try to. Have a system but want to cover more of your yard? They can help. Call A to Z Lawn today, 872-5182.
And we come back to Aurora High School as we have 5:47 left to go in the first half. Ansley Litchfield down early, fighting back as they are down by just 2 now. Lourdes Central Catholic out of the timeout. Miller skips it across to Baumert. Baumert back over to Miller. Miller tries to dribble in, now goes out high to Baumert. Boy, good trapping 1-3-1 zone right now by Ansley Litchfield, and this has bothered Lourdes Central Catholic here in this first half. Miller with it. Miller to the elbow. Kick out Baumert for a 3. Off, no good, and the long rebound secured by Calvin Finley. Finley sends it ahead to Leighton Rohde. Rohde's going to attack to the rim, and he can't finish. Fighting for the rebound is Ansley Litchfield. Still loose, and Bailey comes up with it. And as he tries to enter it inside to Holm, it's knocked away out of bounds. Last touch by Lourdes Central Catholic.
Well, that last time down, Lourdes really showing their patience offensively. They had to make probably, 10 to 12 passes over the top of that 1-3-1 before they even got a look at a long contested three-pointer. And it looked like they were happy enough with that, getting that shot. So if you're the Spartans, you see that, and you know that you're going to have to play some long defensive possessions.
Rohde bounces it into Bailey, goes up, and no good, but he draws the foul, and he'll go to the line again. And we saw Henry do this a little bit earlier, but Bailey with good post positioning, able to make himself available for the pass, gets the defender on the hip, not able to finish, but he does go to the line.
And it's so easy to be baited in to going up with that ball right away, especially when the defender is out of position. But when you rush a shot like that, you're more likely to miss it. Bailey doing a good job of being patient and earns a trip to the line.
And Bailey makes them both. We are tied at 13. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter, and Lourdes Central Catholic has been stuck on 13 for a while. Lee is going to be fouled. Reaching in from behind is Leighton Rohde of Ansley Litchfield. He'll get whistled for the personal.
If you're Coach Drew, you're okay with that foul. It's only the second team foul, and Leighton just getting a little bit handsy there from behind, but if that one results in a turnover, you're extra okay with it.
And there is a turnover. Rohde takes it away. Rohde now fighting for the ball, going to the floor and saving it from going out of bounds. Off to Cunningham now. Jeff dribbles to his left, back right, and now sends it out to Loy. Bounce pass to the elbow to Jackson Henry. Handoff Loy. Loy picked up by Miller. Loy bounces it inside to Henry. He'll put it up and score! And Ansley Litchfield has their first lead of the game. Nearing 4 minutes to go in the half. Ansley Litchfield leading 15-13. And the ball knocked out of bounds by Ansley Litchfield.
That last possession down for the Spartans, Sam Loy did an amazing thing. He had 3 different options offensively to look at, and he didn't force the first 2, and it resulted in the third option being a score.
4 minutes now left to go in the half. Lourdes Central Catholic with the ball, and they have not scored for a while. Ansley Litchfield's defense has been phenomenal from about midway through the first quarter to now. 3 by Baumert, no good, but the long rebound to Bo Lee. Lee cut off on the baseline, looks for help, sends it out to Miller. Miller skips it to Baumert, another 3. It's on the way, and it's good.
He's got 2 3-pointers now, one in the first quarter and one in the second quarter.
And that gives Lourdes Central Catholic the lead back as they lead 16-15 with 3:25 to go. The lob for Bailey. Bailey saves it from going out of bounds and then throws it away into the hands of Baumert. Turnover, Spartans. Baumert picks up the bounce, swings it left over to Lee. One bounce to his right, looks for help, and now sends it left side over to Joseph Carney. Carney guarded tightly by Cunningham, sends it out to Miller now. Blake swings it right side to Baumert. Now in the corner it goes to Lee. Lee passes back off to Miller as they swing it around the perimeter. Does Lourdes Central Catholic. Miller 3. It's short, no good. And the rebound secured by Caden Holm. Off to Cunningham. 2:45 to go, second quarter. Lourdes Central Catholic 16, Ansley Litchfield 15. Pass to Holm at the right elbow. Holm being patient with it, turns and faces, lobs it down low to Henry, puts it up, had it blocked, and it's tipped out into the hands of Carney as Lourdes Central Catholic has the ball. Joseph Carney, the 5'9 junior, off to Miller and now gets it back. Carney off to Baumert, now Carney again as Lourdes sends it around the perimeter. Nothing available on the interior right now for Lourdes Central Catholic. Baumert on the shot fake, goes in, puts it up, and had it swatted by Bailey, but a whistle will come, and it will be a foul against Ansley Litchfield.
And if Tyson was able to pull his hand back after that initial swing down, it would have been a block, but the follow-through is what got the contact on the arm.
Baumert to the line, and the first one is no good. Leighton Rohde will come in for Bailey. Sorry, Jeremy.
No worries. I was just going to talk about that shot fake of Max Baumert. That's what knocking down a couple of three-pointers early in the game will do for your offensive game. It makes you respect that three-point line, and it got him to the rim that time.
Baumert not able to make it from the free throw line, goes 0 for 2. By the way, Bailey, that foul was his second. And now Ansley Litchfield turns it over. Spartans unable to hang on to it, and we got 1:57 left to go in what has turned into a low-scoring first half. Lourdes Central Catholic 16, Ansley Litchfield 15. Boley off to Joseph Carney. Carney to his right, being chased by Leighton Rohde. Carney almost dragged the pivot foot a little bit, but he kept it down, and Lourdes keeps the ball. Baumert now off to Carney. Boy, this kind of 1-3-1 trap that Ansley Litchfield is showing. This zone trap is really bothering Lourdes as Carney gets a look from 3. It's off, no good, but the long rebound into the hands of Baumert. Baumert kicks it out to Miller. Miller trying to drive. Cut off nicely by Holmes. Skips it across to Baumert. Baumert Back off to Kearney. Kearney goes baseline, jumps in the lane, puts it up short, no good, and home rips down the rebound for Ansley Litchfield.
I don't know how he found the room to get between that double team that met him at the block. That was amazing.
Under a minute to go now in the first half. Chance for Ansley Litchfield to take the lead as they trail by 1. Jackson Henry hands it off to Cunningham. Jeff off left to Leighton Rohde. Rohde on the ball fake, drives in, pull-up jumper, back iron, no good. And the rebound into the hands of Blake Miller. 35 seconds to go in the half. Lourdes with the ball. Bomber, 3-ball. It's off, no good. Rebound. Well, we're going to have a foul whistled first. Bo Lee trying to reach around Caden Holm, going after the loose ball. And Lee will be whistled for the personal.
And Lee doesn't like the call, but anytime you get caught reaching through on a player that has position, that automatically keys the official in to keep an extra eye open to what's happening.
Cunningham brings it across half court. We'll see if Ansley Litchfield plays for the final shot of the half. 15 seconds to go, second quarter. Ansley Litchfield with the ball, down by 1. Baumert pressuring Cunningham. And now they're going to get Baumert on a reach-in foul. That's just going to be the 6th, though, so it's a non-shooting foul. And Ansley Litchfield will inbound at midcourt with 10 seconds left to go in the half. Cunningham with 7 to go. 6 and now 5. Cunningham to his left, pull up 3, it's off, no good. Rebound to Kearney, 1 second to go, and that's the end of the first half. Well, it didn't take long to play. Didn't even take a half hour, and we're already to halftime. Low-scoring affair in this D1-6 Boys District Championship game. At the half, Lourdes Central Catholic 16, Ansley Litchfield 15.
There on the list of worst emergencies to have.
Absolutely.
The next time you're facing one, give Squires Septic Service a call. 870-0717. He's ready to take your call 24 hours a day.
Absolutely.
His sewer camera can find problems fast to save you money. Plus, he can clear drains with Roto-Rooter or Jetter. Oh, and Gary has Porta units too. Squires Septic Service of Myrna. 870-0717. Don't wait to call until it's too late.
Absolutely not.
Have you seen any finches in your backyard? If not, then you need to get to Arrowseed and pick up their special finch blend. Arrowseed offers 9 different varieties of birdseed to attract almost any type of bird to your feeder. Available in economically priced bulk quantities from 1 pound to 50, you can get as much or as little as you need at a great price. If you need a feeder, Arrowseed carries a good variety of those as well. To attract and keep birds in your yard, stop into Arrowseed in Broken Bow today.
Are your aches and pains preventing you from doing the things you love? Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. We offer complete one-on-one physical therapy for you. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. Team Physical Therapy is known as the best hands in town, and we will help you achieve your goals and keep you moving in 2021. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
Friendly rivals, hometown pride, wearing your school's colors. Small towns are brought together cheering on their favorite teams. Agland ATV knows how hard the athletes and coaches work year-round and are proud to help sponsor the games of our customers and their kids and grandkids. We have built relationships with many of these families through the years and are proud of their success. Best of luck to all the local athletes from Agland ATV in Broken Bow.
872-3424.
Agland ATV, West Highway 2, Broken Bow, 872-3424.
Life insurance can help you protect your future and loved ones, and Thrivent is committed to finding solutions that align with your life. But your needs may change over time. That's why it's a good idea to check your insurance coverage annually. This is Thrivent Representative Scott Harvey, and I can help you make sure you and your family are protected. Call 872-2511 to schedule your checkup today.
Thrivent is the marketing name for Thrivent Financial for Lutherans. Insurance products issued by Thrivent. Not available in all states. Licensed agent producer of Thrivent. Thrivent.com/disclosures.
Muddy Creek Ag supports the Ansley Litchfield Spartans. Pete, Ryan, Trey, and Brandy are your suppliers of all feed and seed products, Traeger grills, and seasonings as well. They also have new and used seed tenders and are proud to be channel seedmen. Good luck, Spartans, from Muddy Creek Ag. Call them at 308-935-1155. The same people with the same great products on Highway 2 in Ansley, America.
When it comes time for spring service and maintenance for your systems, make sure you call Full Circle Irrigation, your local Valley dealer. They can do underground pipe and wire trenching to your pivots. Of course, they can service all brands of pivots, or they can get you set up with a new one you're sure to love. Full Circle Irrigation in Litchfield and Broken Bow. Open Monday to Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday by appointment. 24-hour on-call service. Proud to be your Valley Pivot dealer. Full Circle Irrigation.
Central Nebraska Electric in Ansley is a proud supporter of this broadcast and area high school sports action. Playing hard throughout the season takes a lot of work, and Todd salutes that dedication. Any electrical work you need done right the first time deserves a free estimate from Central Nebraska Electric. Call them at 750-6458. That's Central Nebraska Electric in Ansley, sponsoring this broadcast and wishing area teams good luck this season.
And we come back to Aurora High School. Brent Apperson, Jeremy Scheib with you. Well, once Brent started calling Jackson Henry and Caden Holmwright, thanks to Jeremy's help, I thought we had a pretty good first half, partner. It was great to see Ansley Litchfield weather that early storm where they got the deficit early, then the defense really came to the forefront, and they fought their way back and right back in it.
Yeah, and the free throw line helped a lot in that. Ansley Litchfield was 6 of 7 from the free throw line there in the first half. Let's take a look at some of the other statistics. We'll start with Lourdes Central Catholic. Leading their scoring was Max Baumert with 6. He had a three-pointer in each of the first and second quarters. Also in the scoring book for Lourdes Central Catholic, 4 points for Blake Miller, 2 points apiece from Bo Lee, as well as Joseph Carney and William Funk to round out the scoring for Lourdes Central Catholic. They had 10 rebounds, but with one more rebound was Ansley Litchfield. They had 11 there in the first half, and they were led in scoring by Jeff Cunningham with 5 points, 4 points from Calvin Finley, as well as Jackson Henry with 4 apiece, and Tyson Bailey rounds out the scoring for Ansley Litchfield with 2. Calvin Finley, the leading rebounder for Ansley Litchfield, he had 4 rebounds there in the first half, so he had a good first half, scoring the ball and rebounding the ball and really keying things up for the Spartans. Turnover battle right now, 6 turnovers to Ansley Litchfield, but a lot of those coming in the first quarter as they were getting their feet under them. 3 turnovers for Lourdes Central Catholic. Again, your score at the half, Lourdes Central Catholic Knights 16 and the Spartans of Ansley Litchfield 15. Your leading scores for for Ansley Litchfield, it's Jeff Cunningham with 5, and for Lourdes Central Catholic, it was Max Baumert with 6.
All right, Jeremy, thank you. And we want to take a moment, give a shout out to a good friend of ours, Cheryl Smith. If you are listening and watching to us, I think it was your brother came up and visited with us, and he said, would you please give a shout out to Cheryl and tell her hi? So we're doing that now. Cheryl, hello, and hello to all of you listening back home in the Ansley and Litchfield and Custer County areas. Great to have you aboard. We're live on the radio, KBBN 95.3 FM, and also the live video stream going, which you can access on KCNI, KBBN, YouTube, Sandhills Express Facebook, and on the Twitter feed at KBBN Sports. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, it's second half action coming up from the D16 Boys District Final on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
They're excited as well at Sun Valley Landscaping in Ansley. They'll start the season with the succulent class March 14th and 15th. Plus, on April 11th and 12th, there will be a hanging basket and container class. Make sure you watch the Facebook page for details as the dates get closer. Opening day is April 15th. Make sure you swing by the greenhouse just off Highway 2 in Ansley, east of the fire hall. To make reservations for classes or with any questions, call 308-325-7070 for Sun Valley Landscaping in Ansley.
Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley is a proud radio sponsor of area high school sports. The skills that students learn in athletics go beyond the playing field. These student athletes learn teamwork, work ethic, and competitiveness, just to name a few. The sports that they participate in also are a way to bring communities together. The team at Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley is happy to help bring you this broadcast to cheer on your team.
Best of luck to all the area teams from Howard Hay Company, H&H Hay Moving, and Baco Brothers, a trio of names dedicated to providing you exceptional service and equipment. Custom hay and corn grinding, full-service auto and truck repair, plus mounted tub grinders and other equipment. By sponsoring high school sports on the radio, they're saying thank you, Central Nebraska. Howard Hay Company, H&H Hay Moving, and Baco Brothers, dedicated to the producers of Central Nebraska.
Litchfield Pack offers their customers custom processing and butchering that is second to none. Bruce and the crew also make bologna, salami, and sausages that your taste buds are sure to love. Go visit them in Litchfield and ask about the services they can help you with. Open 8 to 5 Monday to Friday and Saturday 9 until noon. Litchfield Pack, proud to help sponsor this sports broadcast.
Just as all the area sports teams work to build themselves towards victories, your building team at Ansley Lumber and Supply is ready to help with all the projects you have going on or have in mind. They're open 8 to 5:30 Monday to Friday and Saturday 8 to noon. Provide delivery and offer the quality tools and products you can depend on, including premium grade lumber. From framing and trusses to countertops and cabinets, Ansley Lumber and Supply, proud sponsors of this sports broadcast.
Rhodey Theaters is happy to help sponsor this sports broadcast of our local athletes. Rhodey Theaters is located 4 miles east of Ansley between mile marker 298 and 299 on Highway 2. They invite you to attend the Nebraska Bull Test Sale coming up March 24th at the Broken Bow Livestock Market, featuring bulls they help prepare. You can view the bulls at any time at Rhodey Theaters and see the details of their upcoming bull sale at nebraskabulltest.com.
And we're back to Aurora High School. Start of the second half. Lourdes Central Catholic opens with the basketball. Bowley off to Baumert. Now Blake Miller off on the wing. Miller to the top of the key to William Funk. And now Miller skips it across to Baumert. In the corner it goes to Lee. Again, this matchup zone is what I'm calling it for Ansley Litchfield. This has really given Lourdes Central Catholic a lot of problems. With the way they extend it, sometimes looks like a 2-1-2 like it does now, or a 1-3-1. Miller finally gets in the middle of it and had his shot blocked by Bailey, but tipped back to Miller, who sends it to Baumert in the corner. Inside it goes. Walton turnaround, short no good, and the rebound pulled down by Jackson Henry.
Well, that was a good defensive stop for the Spartans. You know that was a set offensive possession for Lourdes coming out of the half. If you can win that one, that gets you off on the correct foot for the second half.
Just over a minute gone here in the third. Ansley Litchfield with the ball, trailing by 1. Cunningham looks to drive, cut off by Baumert, kicks it out to Tyson Bailey. Bailey bounces it inside a home, but it goes off to the side of him, and Lourdes Central Catholic comes up with the ball.
I think the pass might have been just off enough that his teammate thought it was going to somebody else.
Baumert to Lee at the top of the key, over to Miller. Lourdes with the ball. They lead by 1 as we play just over 90 seconds here in the third quarter. A tight defensive, low-scoring affair so far. Bo Lee off to Baumert. Baumert will bounce it to Walton. Now throws it out high to Bo Lee. Bo Lee off to Baumert again, and now in the corner it goes to Miller. Miller was attacking early, but against this zone, he just has not been able to find the lane to get to the rim. Now he'll try, but cut off nicely by Holm. To Baumert, pull-up jumper off, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Caden Holm. Off to Calvin Finley. We'll see if Ansley Litchfield can take the lead. Top of the key, Holm off left to Finley. Down in the block area to Bailey. Kick out Cunningham, 3, off, no good. And the rebound chased down by Blake Miller of Lourdes Central Catholic.
Well, every time Jeff Cunningham puts up a three-pointer, you hold your breath, don't you?
And now a steal by Cunningham. 2-on-1 break. Cunningham goes up and has it rejected by Blake Miller. Boy, Cunningham tried the pass fake to Bailey. Miller didn't bite and goes up and swats it away.
Well, now we have to find out who's going to take the lid off of the basket first.
Miller on the wing, skips it across to Bo Lee. Now Baumert back over to Miller again. Skips it to Lee. Lee double teamed inside, goes up with it, and it's too strong, no good. And as they fight for the rebound, a whistle and a foul will be called against Lourdes Central Catholic.
They're going to get Andrew Walton on this one, just coming in, and Jackson Henry had good position, and Walton was late to the party and gets the foul called on him.
And for Walton, just his first. Ansley Litchfield ball. Tyson Bailey with it. Off to Finley. Finley finds home at the high post. Caden trying to back down Walton, puts it up and scores. Boy, a power move by Caden Holm, and Ansley Litchfield has the lead.
When Ansley Litchfield decides that they want to be powerful with the ball inside and they put their foot on the gas, I haven't seen Lourdes Central Catholic be able to stop that kind of offense so far tonight.
Bo Lee finds Walton. Walton will put it up over Holm. Off, no good, and Caden is there for the rebound. Boy, Lourdes has had a couple of good looks here in this third quarter, but just has not been able to put it through the hoop yet. Only 2 points have been scored in the first 4 minutes of this quarter. Ansley Litchfield has them, and now Henry has the ball taken away by Max Baumert, who reaches in and strips it. Now sends it ahead to Lee. Lee goes up high over Finley to handle it. Now the ball is loose. Bailey trying to come up with it. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul at midcourt. And it's going to go against Lourdes Central Catholic. And now you got to watch Max Baumert, as Baumert got hit on the elbow. And he's walking around in pain. It almost looks like he got hit in the funny bone.
Yeah.
And lost feeling in the arm.
Well, we all know how that feels.
Yeah, not good.
Not funny, that's for sure.
Yeah. Bailey trying to dump it inside to Holm. Pass deflected, but back into the hands of Bailey. Now it's Henry. Henry top of the key off to Cunningham. Cunningham cut off the high post. Kicks it to Finley, who dumps it inside to Holm. Holm spin move, fires and scores!
What a bunch of power from Caden Holm.
Lourdes Central Catholic has yet to score in the third as Ansley Litchfield leads by 3 as we near the 3-minute mark here in this quarter. Teseric looks to drive. Out to Joseph Carney, now Miller. Bounces it to Walton. Nice pass inside to Lee, who goes up and lays it in with the left hand.
Well, now they've gotten the lid off of their basket, but the Spartans have figured out that Caden Holm inside could be a spark for them.
Holm handles it outside, now looks to drive. He's going strong to the hoop and scores again. Caden Holm taking over for Ansley Litchfield here in the third.
He has all 6 points for the Spartans in the quarter.
Carney sends it to Miller out on the left wing. 2:25 to go, third quarter. Ansley Litchfield 21, Lourdes Central Catholic 18. Walton shoots it from the corner and hits it. Andrew Walton with the bucket, and again the lead is 1 for Ansley Litchfield. Bailey being guarded tightly by Miller as he brings it across half court. Bailey explodes baseline, puts it up, no good, but there will be a whistle and a foul.
Oh, Miller upset at the call, but he blocked it, that's for sure, but the body at the end, I don't know how you don't think that's a foul. The contact sent Bailey to the ground after the fact.
And Bailey misses the first. Tyson Bailey misses the first one, now the second coming, as Sam Loy and Leighton Rohde have checked back in for Ansley Litchfield. Free throw, missed it. And the rebound secured by Lourdes Central Catholic, so Bailey 0 for 2 from the line on that trip. And we got 2 minutes remaining in the third. Lourdes Central Catholic with the ball down by 1. It has been a low-scoring defensive battle to this point. Ansley Litchfield with a 1-point lead. Now the trap out around midcourt. Able to break at Lourdes as they find Lee open inside, who lays it up and in.
And that's just filling the space that the defense gives you.
Now Rohde at the other end. The floater, yes, sir. There's the answer. And Ansley Litchfield goes back in front. So we go back and forth with 1.5 minutes now left to go in this third quarter. This is the D16 Boys District Championship. The winner will go to the Boys State Tournament. Carney bumped by Rohde, but no whistle as they play on. Miller sends it over the double team to Carney. Carney bounces it in the corner to Bo Lee. Lee goes around Finley. Nice feed inside and then rejected by Bailey. Ball's loose on the floor and picked up by Carney of Lourdes Central Catholic. Joseph Carney steps through the double team, passes off to Miller as we have 1 minute remaining in the third. Ansley Litchfield 23, Lourdes Central Catholic 22. Carney at the elbow, has the pass deflected into the hands of Leighton Rohde. Rohde will go up and no good. The follow, no good by Bailey. And Carney able to pull it down by Lourdes Central Catholic. Miller was at the rim to bother the shot by Rohde. I thought maybe they were going to call a goaltend, but they didn't. He hit the backboard, but no call, and they did not count the hoop. Miller off to Carney, 25 seconds to go here in the third. Miller sends it in the corner, bounce pass to the elbow, kick out, Carney, 3 ball, it's off, no good. They fight for the board, and it's loose into the hands of Calvin Finley. Spartans basketball, Finley looking to push. Calvin going right side of the lane, he'll put it up, no good, but he'll be fouled.
So, sorry, Brent.
Go ahead, Chairman.
Just had the same idea there about talking, but Bo Lee, the first player on the court for either team to pick up 3 fouls, and just an idea of the Lourdes Central Catholic foul situation. Blake Miller, Max Baumert, and William Funk all have 2 fouls as well, and Bo Lee has 3. So, in this pretty physical game it's become, that could be a problem for the Knights down in the later part of this game.
Finley to the line, made the first, and now the second. Yes. 25-22. Spartans lead by 3. 4 seconds to go in the third quarter. Miller will look to attack. Miller step back 3 for the tie. No. And as we go to the fourth, Ansley Litchfield leads Lourdes Central Catholic 25-22. Oh, you want to come back, don't you? Fourth quarter coming up after this.
Have some electrical work you need taken care of? Call Gibbons Electric of Ansley. Andy does free estimates, whether residential, commercial, or agricultural. He has 15 years of experience and is eager to help you. For jobs small to big, call 308-763-1193 or go to WeDon'tMonkeyAround.com. Gibbons Electric does not monkey around.
At Gateway Motors and Sand Hills Motors, they offer warranty forever. It's exactly what it sounds like. No cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, and no deductible. It's powertrain coverage you can get on qualifying new and pre-owned vehicles with less than 100,000 miles. If you need a truck bed, they are now CM truck bed dealers too. Gateway Motors in Broken Bow and Sand Hills Motors in Arnold, home of warranty forever. Ask them about it today.
And we come back to Aurora High School. We get ready for the fourth quarter. And Ansley Litchfield will open with the basketball.
That third quarter was huge for Caden Holm. I'd like to see the Spartans go back to him.
Well, they do. They dump it inside to him. Holm goes to the rim and scores on cue. Caden Holm just bowling his way to the rim. And it puts Ansley Litchfield up by 5, and I think that's the biggest lead for Ansley Litchfield in this game. We are just underway in the fourth. Lourdes Central Catholic down by 5 now with the ball. Carney will dribble it to the top of the key, pass off to Miller, skips it across to Baumert, who's back into the game. Now Carney looks to drive, goes in on Bailey, and draws a foul.
Oh, no. I think Tyson Bailey had the definition of a block there. I don't think there was enough contact. If the contact was anywhere, it would have been down low, but that ball was palmed up high.
Well, they'll whistle it on Tyson. That's a big foul because that is Bailey's third. Free throw, no good. Well, I'm trying to think when Lourdes Central Catholic, or how quick they scored their first 11. Didn't they score their first 11 points like in the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game?
Yeah, things really slowed down for them later in the first quarter and almost came to a grinding halt as they were going to halftime. So scoring has come tough for them against the Spartans defense.
Yeah, they scored 11 early and have scored 11 since as Carney misses both free throws. Ansley Litchfield with the ball. We're in the fourth. We've played about a minute. Bailey trying to drive. Bailey going in on Lee, and it'll be an offensive foul. Well, travel. Bailey kind of put out that left arm, Jeremy, and I thought it was going to be a foul. For Ansley Litchfield, it's a good thing it wasn't because that would have been his fourth.
Yeah, that would have been 4, and it easily could have been called. It's tough when that defender's there and you've committed to the drive and you've got that arm tucked in your, or that ball tucked in your other arm to not throw that arm to get some space, but they're fortunate it's just a travel.
Lourdes with the ball, and this matchup zone, this 2-1-2 that Ansley Litchfield has shown from about the mid of the first quarter on has really been difficult for Lourdes Central Catholic to penetrate. Lee will pass it off to Baumert, now off to Carney. Carney on the wing, looks inside, goes to Blake Miller, back to Carney. Carney will put it on the floor, spin move in the lane, and now he looks for help. Finds Miller, 3-ball on the way, no good. Fighting for the rebound, both teams, and Bailey saves it from going out of bounds as Ansley Litchfield has the ball. Jeff Cunningham controls, sends it off to Bailey. We've played about 2 minutes here in the fourth. Ansley Litchfield 27, Lourdes Central Catholic 22. Cunningham to Finley at the top of the key. A little perimeter passing now for the Spartans as they look for a chink in the Lourdes Central Catholic defense. Bailey with the handle. Guarded by Bo Lee. It's straight up man-to-man defense for Lourdes Central Catholic. Bailey spin move goes up and has it rejected by Miller. Got it back, puts it up and scores with the left hand. And the lead is 7 for Ansley Litchfield.
And that's what the Spartans need to do. They need to be aggressive and go inside. They can't mess around with that perimeter passing for too long and get lackadaisical. They've got to put the foot on the gas because Lourdes Catholic, they can't figure out how to defend those drives.
Timeout on the floor. Ansley Litchfield 29, Lourdes Central Catholic 22.
Company and Ansley are proud supporters of the Ansley Litchfield Spartans and sponsors of this broadcast. Serving a large radius around Ansley, Ryan Lumber Company is the sawmill that comes to you. They offer personalized sawmill services with the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their wood miser cuts logs up to 36 inches in diameter accurately and boards between 8 and 20 feet long. They want to thank Central Nebraska for your business. Ryan Lumber Company and Ansley, supporters of the Ansley Litchfield Spartans and sponsors of this broadcast.
Want to say thank you to Fort County Heating and Air. Owners Brian Hogg and Austin Cox serve the area with a combined 20 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They provide free estimates and 24-hour service. Make sure your heater is ready for the cold and your air conditioning is ready for the warm. I don't know. Will we turn the air conditioning on this week? We might.
I don't know.
No?
It's 60s.
Just open the windows,
Open
right?
the windows. There you go.
Right.
Air things out a little bit.
Hey, give them a call, folks. 872-2258 is the number. After the timeout, Lourdes Central Catholic with the ball. 5:20 left to go in the fourth. Ansley Litchfield 29, Lourdes Central Catholic 22. Spartans trying to make it to the boys state basketball tournament for the first time as a co-op. Driving inside Lee, stumbles, puts it up on the rim, no good, and the rebound secured by Calvin Finley.
That's his 6th rebound in this game to go along with his 6 points. Calvin Finley's having a great game.
Finley will hand it off to Bailey. Bailey, spin move, cut off, kick out. Finley, he'll drive and kick. Jackson Henry, top of the key, gives it back to Finley. Finley, oh, nice crossover. Down the right side of the lane, but staying with him, Carney. Now Henry kicks it out to Bailey, and Ansley Litchfield will reset the offense.
I'm impressed with this offensive possession for Ansley Litchfield.
Bailey, nice dish to home, goes up and scores it.
Wow, what a pass. I don't know how it got through the vision of Tyson Bailey. Immaculate on that play.
The drive, the dish, and the delivery. 9-point lead, Spartans. Walton will shoot it and score, and a timeout. Lourdes Central Catholic. That's a big bucket for the Knights. 4:11 to go in the fourth. Ansley Litchfield 31, Lourdes Central Catholic 24.
Boutique in Ansley is the place to go when you're looking for that unique special gift. New items include his or her shave bars, soaps, baby Newcombs, hair accessories, even grill seasoning for the grill master you know, or Bloody Mary mix. Don't forget, there's the place to go for cinch and Wrangler clothing for men and boys as well. Open Tuesday 11 to 4, Wednesday through Friday 11 to 5, and Saturday 10 to 4. The latest trends for everyone in the family, quality clothing at affordable prices. Main Street, Ansley. Visit Livia's Boutique in Ansley.
And we come back to Aurora High School. 4:11 left to go in the fourth quarter. D1-6 Boys District Championship. Winner goes to the state tournament. Ansley Litchfield leading by 7 with the ball. Backcourt pressure applied by Lourdes Central Catholic. Caden Holm, guarded by Walton, picks up the dribble, sends it ahead to Cunningham. And now Ansley Litchfield throws it away. The backcourt pressure by Lourdes Central Catholic causes the turnover, and Lourdes will have the basketball.
Well, and that's what Central Catholic needed. They needed a turnover to get back in this thing and have a chance at back-to-back points.
Joseph Carney off to Miller. Now back to Carney. Carney at the top of the key, sends it off to Baumert. Baumert to Carney. Again, the perimeter passing for Lourdes Central Catholic as they try to find a way to attack this 2-1-2 trapping zone. Carney gets into the middle, kick out Baumert. Baumert going inside, gets Bailey in the air and draws his fourth foul on Tyson Bailey.
And that's just smart play from Max Baumert and good dribbling. But I think something that needs to be looked at is when Baumert touches that ball, he's grabbing the ball and gathering with that little hop that you see in the NBA sometimes. They might let you do it in the NBA, but it should not be legal on a high school court, and he's done it this evening and hasn't been whistled once, which I think it should be.
Well, he makes the free throw. Now this one brings Lourdes to within 5, but it's short, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Caden Holm. Ansley Litchfield ball, they lead by 6. We got 3:30 left to go in the fourth. Bailey going to attack, and he's going to be fouled from behind. It'll go against Walton of Lourdes Central Catholic.
Well, Coach Drew knows he's got to leave Tyson Bailey out there. 3.5 minutes, you can't afford to put him on the bench. He just adds too much offensively and defensively for the Spartans. You just got to be smart.
Now a steal by Bo Lee. Bo Lee going to go up, and he missed it. Tip try by Miller, no good, and Bailey able to pull down the rebound, and a foul from behind by Blake Miller. Well, I think Bo Lee thought that Tyson Bailey was going to go up, Jeremy, and try to reject that, but Bailey didn't because of the 4 fouls, most likely. And Lee was just a little bit off on the finish.
Yeah, that's a losing battle if you're Tyson Bailey because the whistle, it's so hard to get a good, clean block without a whistle blowing right behind it. That's just a smart move by Tyson.
Jackson Henry off to Caden Holm, nearing 3 minutes left to go in the fourth. Ansley Litchfield with the ball, leading by 6. Jeff Cunningham guarded tightly by Baumert, off to Finley now. Now Jackson Henry, under 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Jackson Henry to Caden Holm, who has been a beast in this second half. Holm will hand it off to Calvin Finley. Now Jackson Henry. Ansley Litchfield starting to run a little bit of clock here. And a foul will be called. It'll go against Baumert, and that's the 7th against Lourdes Central Catholic. So Ansley Litchfield is into the bonus now. Meanwhile, that's the 3rd foul on Baumert. And Cunningham will step to the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
Well, here you go. Down the line, 2:40 on the clock. You got to hit your free throws.
Bailey has come out of the game, by the way. I think kind of a defensive substitution to protect him with 4 fouls. Cunningham makes the first. Leighton Rohde came in for Tyson Bailey, so Bailey sits on the bench for the moment as Coach Drew tries to protect him with those 4 fouls. Cunningham, the second free throw coming up, trying to put Ansley Litchfield up by 8. He does.
Big back-to-back free throws there on the 1-on-1 by Jeff Cunningham.
2:35 left to go in the fourth. Lourdes Central Catholic, every possession becomes big now. Baumert 3, no. Rebound, Caden Holm. Ansley Litchfield basketball. Holm looks for help, sends it ahead to Calvin Finley. Now back to Holm, a whistle and a timeout. Coach Matt Drew. 2:21 left to go in the fourth. Ansley Litchfield 33, Lourdes Central Catholic 25.
They're not only bankers, they're your neighbors. Whether it's financing your first home or navigating the unprecedented times of a pandemic, they're there for you. With state-of-the-art technology, you get big bank benefits from local people who care. And as your local community bank, your deposits are invested back into the community. If you're not their customer, they'd love to have a chance to show you what you've been missing. With locations in Ansley, Brady, and Gothenburg, Flatwater Bank is still pioneering. Member FDIC.
And we come back to Aurora. Oh, you can feel the tension building. 2:21 left to go in the fourth. Ansley Litchfield 33, Lourdes Central Catholic 25. Jeremy, I just don't think you can say enough about what Ansley Litchfield has done defensively since the first half of the first quarter.
Oh, that defense. It looks different every 3 seconds, and it's giving Lourdes all sorts of trouble.
Finley with the basketball as we're back to action. Bailey back out on the court now as Ansley Litchfield plays on offense. Nearing 2 minutes to go here in the fourth. Calvin Finley going to drive. He'll go to the glass. Short, no good. Fighting for the rebound, Henry, but he couldn't secure it. Loses it out of bounds, and the ball will belong to Lourdes Central Catholic.
And that's tough for Jackson because that one rolled straight down his chest on the fight for the rebound.
Lourdes Central Catholic down by 8 with the ball, but there's only 2 minutes left to go. Joseph Carney with the basketball. Off to Baumert. Baumert, deep three. It's off, no good. Tip is good by Blake Miller. Oh my, what an athletic move. Pressure applied now by Lourdes Central Catholic. Cunningham trying to break it with the bounce. And reaching in from behind and committing the foul is Max Baumert. And that is his fourth.
Yeah, and for Lourdes, Baumert is the one that applies a lot of that pressure in the front court, or in the back court, excuse me. So not having him available to commit fouls to get you back into this game is going to be tough.
So Jeff Cunningham will go to the line. He just made 2. This is a 1-and-1. The front end so big. It is no good. He missed it, and the rebound pulled down to Walton. Still time for Lourdes Central Catholic, down by 6. Lee out to Carney. Carney trying to dribble around Leighton Rohde, swings it back over to Lee and now gets it back. Carney keeping the bounce alive. Rohde giving pressure. The lob off to Blake Miller. Now over to Carney. 1:25 to go in the fourth. Bounce pass inside to Baumert. Kick out. 3-ball. Miller. No good. Long rebound though to Bo Lee. Lourdes Central Catholic gets another chance. Baumert 3. It's good. And we got a 3-point game. Timeout on the court. 1:10 left to go in the fourth. Ansley Litchfield 33. Lourdes Central Catholic 30. Back after this.
Member FDIC.
And we bring you back to Aurora High School. Boy, the tension just continuing to mount, the drama building. Big 3 a moment ago by Max Baumert of Lourdes Central Catholic to bring them to within 3. Oh, Jeremy, would you ask for any more in a district final?
You know, that's what it's all about. District finals, you get all kinds of tests, and you know, we talked about it on the way here in the car. We thought we had potential to have a tight one here, and it looked for a minute like Ansley Litchfield was going to run away with it. But now you got a 1:10 clock situation and a 3-point game and the ball if you're the Spartans.
Ansley Litchfield to inbound, coming out of the timeout. They throw it into Cunningham, who's guarded tightly by Joseph Carney in the backcourt. Cunningham will bring it across midcourt with the bounce. And now we got a foul. It'll go against Carney, and it will send Jeff Cunningham to the line for a 1-and-1. Now, this will be the last 1-and-1 opportunity. The next foul that Lourdes commits will be the 10th. So from here on out, Ansley Litchfield will be in the double bonus. Cunningham, just a moment ago, missed from the line on the front end of a 1-and-1. He gathers himself, puts it in the air. Yes. Big time make. The lead is 4, and Cunningham will earn another. Second free throw from the senior. It is good. Lead is 5. 1 minute, 1 second left to go. Lourdes Central Catholic with the ball. Blake Miller handles it. Challenging in Finley. Off to Bo Lee. The chant of defense from across the way from the Ansley Litchfield faithful. Miller looks to drive, leaves it for Bomber. 3 ball, this one off, no good. Rebound, Tyson Bailey. Bailey's got the ball, 43 seconds to go in the game. They'll send it ahead to Henry, leaking out his home. Caden Holm will go up, and no, he missed it. Got his own rebound, had it rejected by Miller out of bounds. And it goes out, but will stay with Ansley Litchfield.
One of those situations where Caden Holm was focusing so hard on putting up a good, sure layup that he just kind of lost his rhythm going to the rim and just used too much power.
33 seconds is all that remains. Ansley Litchfield with the ball. They throw it into Jackson Henry, and now a foul. 10th team foul against Lourdes Central Catholic. Foul is on Funk, his 3rd. But again, a 2-shot foul now for Ansley Litchfield since they're in the double bonus. First one. Yep. Lead is 6. Well, this one really becomes big because this will make it a 3-possession game. And there's only 30 seconds left. Free throw, missed it. The lead is only 6. Lourdes Central Catholic with the ball. Baumert kicks it out to Lee. Deep 3 on the way. It's off the back iron. No good. Chased down by Cunningham. Cunningham's got the ball. 20 seconds to go and a reach-in foul against Lourdes Central Catholic. And that'll send Ansley Litchfield to the line. And now you just get the sense. If Ansley Litchfield can just make some free throws, well, you might be booking a spot in Lincoln, Nebraska.
There's only, by the way, want to let everyone know this, Lourdes Central Catholic kind of cooled off from the three-point line. They've got Max Baumert, who has 3 in the entire game, but 2 of them came in the first half.
And Cunningham makes the free throw. The lead is 7. Only 18 seconds left to go here in the 4th. Second free throw. Missed it. Rebound to Walton. Time running out, though, on Lourdes Central Catholic. 15 seconds to go. Miller will attack. He lost the ball. Picked up by Henry. Ansley Litchfield has it. 10 seconds to go, and a foul is called. And now you can feel it. The Ansley Litchfield fans who came to Aurora can feel it. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, you're probably feeling it. As Jeff Cunningham will step to the free throw line. The first. Good.
That is his 6th free throw made in this 4th quarter. We talked about needing to make free throws down the line to come away with this win, and Cunningham is doing it.
Second one, got them both. And I think you can put it in the book now. 10 seconds is all that is left. Ansley Litchfield leading by 9. Spartans are going to go to Lincoln. Baumert the 3. It's off, no good. Rebound Jackson Henry. They won't foul. That's going to do it. And the Ansley Litchfield Spartans are district champions and headed to the Boys State Basketball Tournament. Your final score, Ansley Litchfield 39. Lourdes Central Catholic 30. And we'll come back after these words.
Is overstocked. He needs to move some appliances. He's running a sale and making some awesome deals. It's reached the point where his loss is your gain. Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Maytag brand appliances need a new home. Head to Lines Appliance for savings that only happen when the word overstocked is involved. And don't forget, Lines is the only place in Broken Bow that you can get that big screen TV you've been wanting. They have sizes from 32 inches all the way to 85 inches. Delivery available. Visit Lines Appliance in Broken Bow soon.
For over 90 years, NCTC has hung their hat on providing quality, leading-edge services to their customers, and they look forward to many more years of dedication to service. They love being a part of their service communities. They visit local businesses, support the schools, and take an interest in community organizations. They're happy to support the youth of Central Nebraska by helping bring you this sports broadcast. Nebraska Central Telephone Company, proud to serve Central Nebraska.
Mike Bailey with Bailey Crop Service in Ansley is proud to support the Ansley Litchfield Spartans student athletes in all that they do. Bailey Crop Service is your Pioneer seed dealer just off Highway 2 in Ansley. Pioneer continues to stand at the forefront of leading genetics in crop production. Stop in or call Mike to learn how Pioneer can benefit your fields. 935-1783. That's Bailey Crop Service in Ansley, proud sponsors of this sports broadcast.
Sargent Irrigation in Broken Bow is accepting applications for full-time employment. They are proud to offer competitive wages, holiday and vacation pay, health insurance, life insurance, disability, and 401k. Sargent Irrigation is an equal opportunity employer. Apply in person at their office on South Highway 21 in Broken Bow or call 308-872-6451. Join their team at Sargent Irrigation in Broken Bow. Get your application in for full-time employment at Sargent Irrigation.
Since 1917, Nebraska State Bank has been helping Custer County and its neighbors progress with innovative products and superior service. And they are here with you, helping you achieve your goals, reinvesting in our area by involvement, leadership, and donation as a means to help others strive and succeed and to further invest in our communities. With all of their locations here in Custer County, Nebraska State Bank is proud to serve you in Callaway, Myrna, and 2 locations in Broken Bow, and online anywhere all the time at nesb.bank. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. One thing we definitely desire perfection on is our vehicles. You want something that gets you to where you're going comfortably while looking great. Whether storm damage, deer damage, or insurance claim, take your ride to Rod's Body and Paint Broken Bow. They're the collision specialist. You should call 308-872-5346. Offering over 42 years of experience, they'll get you back on the road quickly without sacrificing quality. From dings and dents to full replacement and auto glass repair. Rod's Body and Paint, West Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Need a snack or dish but don't want to stress about making it? The Grocery Cart Deli has your back. Give us a call at 872-2206. Meat and cheese trays are always a good go-to. Pick up your rack of pork ribs or a famous Chester's fried chicken and chicken strip boxes or meals. Need a cake? We can decorate it how you like. Don't stress about figuring out what dish you whip up. Ask for the help from the GK Deli. 872-2206 inside the Grocery Cart, Broken Bow.
Well, what a thrilling night for the communities of Ansley and Litchfield. The Spartans are headed to the Boys State Basketball Tournament as Ansley Litchfield holds off Lourdes Central Catholic 39-30 and wins the D16 Boys District Championship. And with the win, they will qualify now for the Boys State Basketball Tournament, which will begin next week in Lincoln. We will be there. We'll cover all of their games. Can't wait to do it. We'll have Mullen there as well, so 2 area boys teams to cover in the state tournament, and it will certainly be exciting. Congratulations to Ansley Litchfield as they win the D16 District Championship. And with a look at your final numbers, here's Jeremy.
We'll start with Lourdes Central Catholic. They were led in scoring by Max Baumert. He had 3 threes in the game and knocked down 1 of 4 free throws for 10 points. 6 points apiece for Blake Miller and Bo Lee. 4 points from Andrew Walton and 2 points apiece from Joseph Carney and William Funk to round out the scoring for Lourdes Central Catholic. For Ansley Litchfield, they were led in scoring by Jeff Cunningham, who had an amazing time at the free throw line there in the fourth quarter. Out of 9 free throws, he knocked down 7. He was 7 of 9 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter, and that definitely contributed to his 12 points. 10 points for Caden Holm, all coming in the second half. Caden Holm really stepping up big in the third and fourth quarters for the Spartans. 6 points from Calvin Finley, 5 points from Jackson Henry, 4 points from Tyson Bailey, and 2 points from Leighton Rohde to round out the scoring for Ansley Litchfield. This is the stat of the game here, Brent. Ansley Litchfield, 16 of 22 from the free throw line. Amazing free throw line shooting. and that's a big thing when you're going to state.
Well, that is a big thing because if you remember back to the Burwell game, they kind of missed some coming down the stretch. So to be able to come in here and knock them down when they counted, that is huge moving forward into the state tournament. By the way, Gavin Higgins just flashed a score to me. Burwell is into the state tournament, but it was not easy for the top seed. In the D11 district final, Burwell hangs on against Kennesaw, 44-40, the final. We'll take one final break. When we come back, we'll wrap it up for our coverage of this district final on KBBN Radio.
Low rates, now is the time to invest in your future home. At Custer Federal, they have highly experienced staff that know everything from purchasing and refinancing to construction lending. They'll find you the right loan at the best rate and guide you through the entire process. Since 1925, Custer Federal has been dedicated to their customers. Stop by or call them to discuss your personalized options. Custer Federal State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Trotter Service, every oil change comes with a multi-point inspection. As a Tire Pro store, they bring customers only the best brands of wheels and tires at the best prices anywhere, and have computer balancing and alignment too. They service semis and provide bulk fuel and propane delivery as well. At Trotter Service, your hometown automotive repair and tire store.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
You love your deck. It's where you relax. It's where you grill. It's where you enjoy time with friends and family on a beautiful day. Are you feeling a little less confident in the strength of your deck? Well, upgrade with TimberTech Terrain Decking from Mead Lumber in Broken Bow. It can be used to build all kinds of decks and outdoor areas. Plus, Mead Lumber stocks the colors brown oak and silver maple. Don't have a deck but want one? They can help you plan your project. TimberTech Terrain Decking from Mead Lumber in Broken Bow, East Highway 2.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Ask Shelter Agent Brett Custer about how to protect what you have waited for.
Whether it's an install, repair, or expansion, when it comes to your lawn looking its best because of a sprinkler system, call A to Z Lawn Pro and Landscaping. Get rid of the time and stress of needing to remember to water. Investing in a sprinkler system saves you money in the long run and ups your home's value too. Sprinklers water consistently and evenly, so you don't have to try to. Have a system but want to cover more of your yard? They can help. Call A to Z Lawn today, 872-5182.
Septic emergencies are right up there on the list of worst emergencies to have.
Absolutely.
The next time you're facing one, give Squire Septic Service a call, 870-0717. He's ready to take your call 24 hours a day.
Absolutely.
His sewer camera can find problems fast to save you money. Plus, he can clear drains with Roto-Rooter or Jetter. Oh, and Gary has Porta units too. Squire Septic Service of Myrna, 870-0717. Don't wait to call until it's too late.
Absolutely not.
Are prairie dogs or pocket gophers wreaking havoc in your fields and pastures? Then get rid of them with Rosol from Arrow Seed. Rosol for prairie dogs is a restricted use pesticide approved for use by licensed pesticide applicators between October 1st and March 15th. Rosol for pocket gophers can be used year-round. Rosol is an easy-to-use bait that provides excellent acceptance, has superior weatherability, and proven reliability. To learn more about Rosol, call or stop into Arrow Seed in Broken Bow.
Are your aches and pains preventing you from doing the things you love? Call Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111. We offer complete one-on-one physical therapy for you. Call Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111. Team Physical Therapy is known as the best hands in town, and we will help you achieve your goals and keep you moving in 2021. Call Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111, or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
Friendly rivals, hometown pride, wearing your school's colors. Small towns are brought together cheering on their favorite teams. Agland ATV knows how hard the athletes and coaches work year-round and are proud to help sponsor the games of our customers and their kids and grandkids. We have built relationships with many of these families through the years and are proud of their success. Best of luck to all the local athletes from Agland ATV in Broken Bow.
872-3424.
Agland ATV, West Highway 2, Broken Bow, 872-3424.
And we come back to Aurora High School as the Ansley Litchfield Spartans boys basketball team has just qualified for the boys state basketball tournament, winning the D16 district championship over Lourdes Central Catholic by a final score of 39-30. Well, if you enjoyed our live video stream of tonight's game, we want to say thanks to Viero for providing high-speed wireless internet to video stream high school sports, along with some of our radio broadcasts on KCNI KBBN. Stop by the store in Broken Bow at 841 South D Street or call 308-872-1535 to find out how Viero Wireless can provide you quality services with a plan to fit your needs and budget. Viero store is open in Broken Bow Monday through Friday, 10 until 5. Also stores located nearby in Ord, Lexington, and North Platte. Well, hey, this is a real treat. We've got the head coach coming up to join us before we sign off here tonight. Coach Matt Drew is with us now on KBBN Radio. Coach, congratulations. Boy, this just has to be a great feeling.
Yeah, I just feel so good for all our boys and all the work that they put in. And, you know, we've had a lot of heartbreak the last 3 years of not finishing the big game or not showing up in the big game. So to finish this one was super special.
Just talk about the way the kids rebounded from that difficult loss and that thriller to Burwell in the sub-district final. Just the way they were able to regroup and then just played so hard and physical for you tonight.
Well, I mean, they with my old coach, Coach Westland, win together, work together, or whatever. But, you know, we lost together and we didn't blame anybody. We didn't point fingers. As soon as we got in the locker room, we just flipped the page and started figuring out who we were going to play in the wild card, points, and stuff like that. So, and that's what we got to do with this win now, too. We want to go down the state tournament and make some noise, not just be happy to be down there.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about what you did defensively. They scored early on you. You got down early, and then it was like you kind of went to a 2-1-2 matchup zone or something. Is that kind of what you did? Because they really had a difficult time penetrating that.
Yeah, we started in man, and maybe I was a little stubborn on that. And, you know, they would just look comfortable against it. And then when we subbed the roadie kid in, we usually go 1-3-1, and they looked a little bit different on that. But when we went back with starters, we went to a 3-2 yo-yo or 2-1-2, and they really did see stymied by it. And, I mean, they started, you know, forcing shots and being weird. And then, you know, we got just enough turnovers in the 1-3-1 to get our offense going. And then, you know, Caden Home coming up huge there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, whoever 15 was guarding was going to have a difficult night. I mean, that kid is a heck of an athlete. And sorry you guys didn't get to see any dunks, but he can put on a show.
Yeah. Well, they're turning the lights off on us, so I think they're saying it's time to go. But, hey, congratulations. Right. Best of luck to you at the state tournament. Can't wait to see you down there.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for your coverage.
You bet. Thank you, Matt.
Yep,
Coach
bye.
Matt Drew joining us here on KBBN Radio. And that's going to do it for our coverage here tonight. Want to say thanks again to Gavin Higgins for helping us with our video stream tonight, running the camera. Boy, just two of the best guys to work with, man. I tell you what, Jeremy Shipe alongside. Jeremy and I will be at boys state basketball. Gavin and I will be at girls state basketball this week. Can't wait to get there to cover our area teams. Again, Ansley Litchfield wins it here tonight by a final of 39-30. For all of the sponsors who made the broadcast possible, my name is Brent Apperson. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. And don't forget, we've got live coverage of the girls' state basketball tournament beginning on Wednesday, when we'll cover Mullen at 1:30 in their game against Exeter Milligan, and then cover Broken Bow at 4 o'clock with their game against North Bend Central. That's all coming up Wednesday here on KBBN Radio. Again, for the entire sports broadcast team, I'm Brent Apperson. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to our coverage of high school sports. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Also, a special word of thanks goes out to our sponsors who make our coverage possible. You, too, can thank those businesses by allowing them to be of service to you. Join us again next time for our continuing coverage of high school sports on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.